Hello, good afternoon, and Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Ursa Ryan. Welcome to 2017. Hey! Hope you had a good one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm filming this just before New Year, but I've kind of got it as my own sort of personal resolution to be putting up a video a day in 2017. So this will be going up January 1st. I hope you guys all had a great celebration. We're off to a few friends. Should be good fun, to be honest. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I'm not too hungover tomorrow, but you know, responsibility and all that, it should be fine. We're going to get going with a new game of Civilization 6 in 2017. It's going to be a little bit more ambitious than our last game. I've been playing it a lot in the background, and obviously we finished the Rome game, which was a little bit more restrained. There was only, I think, 6 players. I think it was quite a small game. We're going to do something a bit bigger, a bit more like we did on Civilization 5 back in the day. So what we're going to be doing is, let's just dive in, shall we? Create the game. Now, last time we did it on King difficulty, and we were playing Emperor on Civ 6, or Civ 5, I should say. King got very easy very quickly. It became quite apparent with Rome that we were like 2 ages in technology ahead of people. Like, it was ridiculous, and we weren't even using campuses or any form of sort of science buff in that regard. So I think King is going to be too easy. It could have been that we just had an amazing start. I don't know yet, but we're going to go into Emperor because Emperor was what we were playing with Civ 5. I've got an eye on the next game being Immortal. I think we can be making the jump and hopefully having a look at Deity in a bit, but Emperor for now I think will be a good idea. What I'm going to do is we're going to dive into a random leader. Fingers crossed we don't get Rome. Fingers crossed. Let's dive into online speed as well. I quite like online speed. It makes it easier. It makes it quicker for YouTube, and so that you guys aren't watching the same game for like 5 months. You know, it's only 2 months. It's fine. It's okay. We're going to have a Fractal Map, which is an unpredictable map that on Civ 5 used to be really good fun, Fractal Map. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we'll have some good fun. And we're going to go for a huge map. We're going to go for an enormous map for 12 players. Civ as it should be played on its biggest size. Let's see how that goes. Advanced start. Anything really we need to be flicking with? Should we just keep it on standard? Let's keep it on standard and see what happens. Otherwise, I think, let's dive in. See who we get. Who we're going to get? Someone good. America! I have not played as America before. Right, this is going to be new for me. Fair enough. I was kind of hoping. I've been playing a lot of this off camera. I've played as Rome, Arabia, Russia, France, China. You know, quite a few different people. America, not so much. But I think America are fairly simple, right? So let's have a look. Units receive +5 combat strength on my home continent. That will be brilliant at the start of the game. I'm just thinking for like, if we get too heavy on barbarians in terms of our start, if we're being really ambushed on all sides, that'll make a big difference. +1 appeal to all tiles in a city with a national park. That's not until later in the game. And to be honest, I don't really struggle getting a max appeal on tiles later in the game when we have neighbourhoods, which is probably like industrial era onwards. I'm not convinced that's going to do a lot for us, but never mind. Gain the Rough Rider unique unit when they research for rifling technology. The Rough Rider. I've heard a lot about the Rough Rider, and I think they're pretty good, right? So hopefully we've got a good mid-game combat unit, I should say. Founding Fathers earn all government legacy bonuses in half the usual time. That could be really good. The legacy bonuses are something that they exist, and depending on what government you've had, you have this bonus that sort of accumulates over time. I'm not convinced that any of the legacy bonuses have done me much so far, like certainly in the Rome game. I'm just thinking back. I don't remember it being particularly helpful, but maybe with double speed, that will become useful. So, you know, fingers crossed. Rough Rider, that's really good. The Mustang, a unique air unit. Again, late game, but that could be pretty cool. Film studio, a unique building. I don't know what that does. We'll have to have a look. As I say, I haven't played with America before. This should be good fun. Ooh. I tell you what, the other thing I've been playing with is the... what do they call it? It is the Not Another Earth map pack mod. We played on it on Civ 5 quite a lot. I've been having a go with that, and oh my goodness, the maps are huge and good fun, and my computer cannot handle them. I tried like a 20 Civ giant, like 180 tile map, and that did not last long, I tell you. And here we go. America has a lovely dark blue colour. Look at that. That's quite nice. Very pretty. Let's just quickly turn the yields on, because I'm still not as professional as I would make out that I can remember what everything does. And look at all these hills. That is a crazy hill start, and adjacent mountains as well. We've actually, this isn't a bad old start. Desert, silver and desert. I mean, that's not great. I would have liked the silver tile to be on like one of these hills. That would have made a very good tile, like this gems tile, this diamonds tile, for instance. If we could have had 2 of those, that would have been really good. But we've got some hill forests, which will give us crazy production at the start of the game, and actually some faith generation here from the dyes, which will help us speed towards that first Pantheon, which is actually a really good thing. I'm hoping we can get that tile nice and quickly. Lots of sheep again. We can get some good Pantheons with pastures. I'm fairly happy with this start, and it looks like, is that a lake or the sea? No, that is the coast. That's good. That's really good. Right, let's have a look at continent. Do we have just the one? Yep, just the one continent. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's not too bad. What? Atlantica? Is that like the Atlantic, or is that like Atlantis? Who knows? Who knows? But that's quite cool, right? Well, there we go. Just turn that lens off, and may as well found the city. Let's just see what we get. Washington, fantastic. Now, we don't have any 3 food tiles, which is a bit of a problem, but we do have some good production generation, so I'm hoping we can crank out those first bits and pieces fairly easily. As I say, I always stick it on production focus. It's a really good way of making sure the good tiles are being worked from the start of the game, but you do have to remember to focus it on the food tiles when you can. So here we go, we're going to start with that. We can easily rush pastures, animal husbandry, fairly quickly to get those 2. And I think pastures, do they give gold or do they give production on this game? I can never remember. Production, so these would become 2 food-free production tiles, which are pretty damn good at the start of the game. Gems, again, more production down here. There's a little bit of production, but again, we don't really want to work that tile. Irrigation would only give us gold, so that tile is about as good as it's going to get. 1 gold and 1 faith would be alright to work, to be honest. And I think getting that Faith Patern will be good to get ourselves an early game Pantheon. I like the look of that. Because specifically, when we look at great people, we've got 12 players here. Oh, look, they've put little... Oh, I like that. They've put little flags in. Oh, I quite like that. Oh, that's really cool. We're going to have a lot of pressure getting a prophet, and I would like a religion. Playing a big game such as this with 12 people and not having a religion would suck. I mean, it wouldn't mean that we would lose, but it would mean that we couldn't go for a religious victory, and we don't want to be, you know, shoehorning ourselves right from the off. So getting a Pantheon and getting a religion is you know, job number 1. To be honest, we've got some fairly good tiles. Washington could grow 1, 2, 3, 4. I could probably work 4 tiles, get to population 4 without too much effort, not really needing a builder on top of what we've got. Like, I don't need to rush anything in terms of the production. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to astrology instead. We're going to go to astrology, try and find a natural wonder if we can, get ourselves that holy site. If we can rush Stonehenge, actually, we could give it a go. We've got a lot of production, like a lot of production. We could probably give Stonehenge a go. Yeah. Do we have any stone, though? No stone. Okay, no Stonehenge, but we could go for a holy site. That'd be fine. We could use the holy sites, and actually something we can do, which I never really did before, is once you've got holy sites, you can do religious works, you know, like you can actually rush religion with production, and that massively gets you that religion quicker. I think this tile up here is going to be a good one, so I'm just going to move my warrior just a little bit. Yeah, look at that, 3 tile religious zone. That is pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to, if I can remember how to pin it, add a pin. There we go. And we are going to call it, is there like a faith one? I'll use this. I use the star for now. That's fine. Right. We'll go holy site. We're going to have a holy site, everyone. Holy site. There we go. That's where we're going to stick our holy site. I'm thinking, I mean, we've got so much production. We could stick a good Ruhr Valley placement down here somewhere. Actually, we gotta think about later game wonders. That would be not a bad little start. We're going to rush a scout off the bat. get ourselves a scout going. I want to see if I can find some city-states, and I want to see if I can find myself where the continent ends. I want good settling sites. The trick on Civ 6 is to get that extra city as quickly as possible, but we're just going to dive into it. Keep on rolling. Yeah, it seems like, and I feel like maybe I'm missing a bit of strategy here, but on Civ 6, it doesn't feel like you want to stop building cities at any point. Do you know what I mean? Like, it really, there's no real penalty to just building. It seems to be fine. I'll get to population 2 pretty quickly. As I say, the production in Washington is pretty good. Oh, pardon me. Oh dear. I had a massively bad cold over Christmas. I did it last year. Last year, 2015 Christmas. The first one I had was Sarah and her family, and I managed to get ill. I was like ill over Christmas, in bed, like snotting everywhere. It was the most disgusting thing. And I got to maybe the 15th of December this year, and I could feel it. Do you know what I mean? Like I could feel myself getting ill. It was in my nose, it was in my throat, and I was supposed to have the gang over, like Fiona and Sam, and people who've been on the channel before. We were going to have a big Christmas dinner on like a Sunday, and I woke up that day and I couldn't get out of bed. It was that bad. I was actually struggling to lift myself. I was that ill. But luckily, fingers crossed, I did. I had the illness and I got through it before Christmas. So I kind of flushed it out of my system, which was pretty good. Laventa is a great one to find. So we just finished our scout. I'm just talking about snot, but don't worry about me. We built a scout. And look at this. Laventa has been found, which gives us +2 faith in the capital. We're going to rush a Pantheon, and that is the best city-state we could have gotten, probably, at the start. That's a really, really good pickup for us, actually. Really good pickup. We can buy, with 25 gold, we've already got enough gold now to buy that tile. That's brilliant. So the holy site will happen pretty much as soon as we can get it. What do we want now? This is a huge map. Do we want another scout? We probably do want another scout. Let's get one of those quickly. Get it rolling. With America, what we can do is... Oh, get rid of that pin. What we can do is we can actually avoid using the +5 damage to barbarian social policy at the start, because we have that already. So we can get the policy that gives our scouts more experience from exploring, and that might work quite well, actually. So our second tile, yeah, there we go. Actually, that's a good one. We're working with Faith there. That's great. Washington will stop growing for a little bit, but we can get a granary going soon. I'm not worried about Washington not growing in the long run. Tundra, looks like we're at the south of the map, so I'm going to start exploring north. We're looking for that natural wonder. That is the most important thing. And actually, we're just keeping an eye on this river. This would be a good river to settle on. Let's have a look down here. Laventa. Is Laventa hiding a natural wonder? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You never know. The city-states, at least on Civ 5, used to always hide the natural wonders. And we want to kind of find a natural wonder, because that would rush astrology for us. To help us massively get that early game religion. In fact, we just want to keep an eye on this. No one's got profit points at the moment. That's good. That's very good. Scouts just going to keep heading this way. Looks like there's enough space to put another city around here. Those first few cities, you kind of want to build 5 or 6 cities around your capital. Just really jam them in, because the industrial zone bonuses start to accumulate quite nicely. Looks like we've got some coast up to the north, but no natural wonders, which is a bit of a pain. But never mind. Right, in 3 turns, astrology will be finished, and we need to start rushing the holy site. Before that point, I'm going to have my warrior kind of come back on us, so we've got a bit of production. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a builder going. 3 turns for builder. That'll help us keep the production up. Scout, you come down here. I'm going to move this scout down that river, down to the south. See what we can do. Looks like I think we're going to have some good settling opportunities here. This is going to be quite nice for us. Rushing that first religion is going to be the priority for us. And once we've done that, I can just pump it all into settlers, and we can go a bit crazy on that front. It looks like we're gonna work through astrology just without even rushing it, just by researching it, because doesn't look like we've got a natural wonder. But that's fine. To be honest, we kind of you can't always rush it, you know. It's okay. It's okay. Pantheon is only 2 turns off, actually. I'm hoping we're going to have pretty much the first Pantheon. Probably not the first Pantheon. There are other civs that have religious bonuses, but it's not too bad. Actually, yeah, let's just quickly rush God King just to get that extra early game faith. We'll take it off God King and put it on urban planning pretty much as soon as possible after. We're going to put it on survey for now as well. Double experience for recon units just to keep our scouts. We can get level 2 or 3 scouts nice and quickly. That'll be good. We haven't found a single party hut. No little ancient villages and ruins. Preslav. Hello, another city-state. It looks like we are, again, the first there. +2 production when producing units. Actually, that's, again, not a bad one to start with. I don't mind that. Alright, well, it doesn't look like there's too much else in that area. So, we're about to get a worker, and he's going to be able to improve 3 tiles fairly quickly. I mean, have we got 3 tiles to improve? If I were to go mining, I'd have 1. If I were to go pastures, 1, 2. It looks like I could rush it in a little bit. What's the other one again? Is it to discover a second continent? We're going to get that pretty quickly. So let's go for foreign trade for now. We're going to find a second continent before long because we've got 2 scouts literally sort of beelining as far away from my capital as we can. God, we've got a lot. There's a lot of production near us. And actually, this lake is really handy as well. There's a lot of settlement opportunity here. Like, a lot. This is a pretty good start. I'm happy with this. Okay, so the builder has been finished. Astrology has also been finished. We are going to go to animal husbandry in 4 turns. It looks like our builder cannot do a thing. So really, rushing that builder was about as stupid as we could have got. We could have probably got a monument instead, thinking about it. Never mind. Never mind, that's fine. We are going to build... buy that tile there so that we can quickly build the holy site. Only 3 turns, and look at that, 4 faith. Nice. And the Pantheon. Here we go. Here we go. Holy sites get faith from tundra or desert. Don't particularly need that. Rainforest doesn't look like we've got a heavy rainforest start. Extra amenities if holy sites were adjacent to river. I don't like confining them in that regard. I mean, I think we went with that one for Rome, right? And it was probably quite good, but for now, no. 15% production towards ancient and classical era wonders. Yeah, maybe. Great person point from holy sites. Oh, here we go. So extra prophets, extra scientists, and extra writers. That would be pretty good in the long run, but maybe marshes, oases, and floodplains. We've got this near us. We've got that to our right. Is that all floodplain? Yeah, it is. Look at that. So those 3 tiles would get us extra production. That could be a pretty decent city later on. So I've got to keep an eye out for that one, actually. That's not a bad move. Fishing boats, no. Pastures, extra culture from pastures. That would help us get through those early game civics, and it would get us towards our first government really quickly. So that's something to consider. Don't have many camps. Quarries, I saw a load of quarry potential opportunities here. Do you see there's loads of stone in that direction? But that's one for later rather than for now. Mines over strategic resources, mines over luxury and bonus resources. That'd be pretty good. Extra faith, but we don't need the faith. We've already got pretty damn good faith start. I'm not worried about that. Food and culture from stuff. It doesn't. There's no real bias on our start. Like we've only got 1 dye, we've only got 1 copper, we've only got. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look like it's a particularly crazy start in that way. Military units, that would be a pretty good start to the game if we wanted to go an early game rush. Faith, I mean there's lots of stuff, but I think what we're going to go for to start with is we're going to go for the reeds and marshes. Should we do that? No, let's go for pastures. +1 culture from pastures. I like this Pantheon. Gets us extra culture. We're going to get another 2 culture per turn. That's an early game monument right there. That'll get us that government, and getting that first government is so important on Civ 6. It really is. Oh, je suis Catherine. How are you? Very nice to meet you. Now, France as a neighbour isn't too bad. She does go to war a little bit, but to be honest, she just gets in a grump no matter what you do. Even if you start spying on her, she doesn't like it. She's very difficult, but never mind. Honour to meet you. I'd love to sample your hospitality. There we go, Bordeaux. It looks like Bordeaux has settled quite near us, actually. So maybe we want to put a preventative city in this area, just to stop Bordeaux from coming closer. Maybe, actually. Maybe we have to do that. Another good holy site location here. All right, we've got to keep an eye on France. Never mind. Builder, again. I'm annoyed. We built that builder just too early there. That was silly. Let's keep heading down this way. No, we don't. No. We don't want to declare war. I don't want to dive into the tundra. I'd rather know what's underneath Washington. So let's go back around. And then this scout. To be honest, I don't mind just sort of wandering around. Oh, here we go. Pantheon. Oh, for God's sake, find it just after I research the damn thing. But never mind. We can actually upgrade our scout. Woods and rainforest or hills? I'm gonna say hills. It's a bit one and the other really, but never mind, that's fine. I'm actually quite happy with this start. You know, France on our borders are sort of for our capital. Do we want to put our capital open? Yeah, to be honest, there's no point hiding. They'll find me eventually. We're next to France. We've got 2 city-states that are decent. We've got space for maybe 1, 2, 3 pretty decent, maybe 4 cities around our capital, which is a really good start. I'm happy with this. I've got good expectations of this game. I'm going to cut this recording session pretty quickly now, just the one episode filmed in one go for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to rush off. I need to pack. I need to go and get ready for the new year. This will be coming out obviously tomorrow, which is the 1st of January. So until then, thank you so much for watching my channel. It's been brilliant fun. I've been really enjoying it, and I've got like 50 subscribers now, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, as I said before, this channel was never really to be particularly popular. I mean, I did it for my own reasons and for the confidence and for, you know, just because it was something I always wanted to do. And I've just really enjoyed it. And I get comments from people. People like me. I've got more views in France than I do in England. It's crazy. It's madness. Absolute madness. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. And until then, bye!